Kelly here, and I wanted to share a quick message with you guys. I like to call this our mindset mastery session here. I like to do these on Mondays because I love alliteration. And so I just wanted to share an experience that happened last week and a message and a challenge for you all to apply a principle into your lives. So last week we were on our family vacation and we had a family reunion. And it was really wonderful to see family, of course, and to connect with everyone. I was talking with a member. I'm not going to name the names, but they were just going off and really excited about the success that we've been having, and personally, the success that I've been having. And she was just commenting on how far we've come, and that we're wow, like you guys are international marriage experts. You have clients in Australia, in New Zealand, and England, Canada, and America, and you've been able to help so many marriages, and you're really living your dream. And I was so grateful for that. Morgan, close the door, please. Okay. And so, she was just going on about how wonderful that was. And I was grateful for the feedback. And she was right. We have come a really long way. And me personally, and my personal goals, and what I wanted to do the last couple of years in helping save marriages is really coming about. However, and she was recognizing it hasn't been easy. There were so many times when it would have been easier to give up or to, just quit, because starting a business is hard, and getting out there and really be able to have the impact in people's lives that we wanted to is way, way challenging. And so, hi, Morgan. Hi. And then I was going on to tell her about some of my other goals for this year. And it was really fascinating because, because Ben and I are just starting to get into real estate investing and to really build passive income and financial foundation for our family. So this is a brand new venture again. And immediately she went into a huge rant about why it wouldn't work, why it wasn't a good idea, how all these other people she knew had failed. And that was her message to me. Okay. And it was fascinating to me because so many times we look at where people are on the top of the mountain after they've overcome so many of the hardships and they've met their goal. And we think, wow, they did it. And it's so great. But when people are starting out and they're at the bottom of something, it is so rare to find people that will actually support you in that vision. But that is where the victory really is. It is in the beginning of the vision before anyone else ever sees it. And honestly, when I was starting our High Thrive coaching, marriage coaching, there were a lot of people that gave me the same feedback. Oh, it's too hard to do an online business. Oh, it's so difficult. There's so much competition. It's so hard to stand out. Oh, you can lose so much money in Facebook ads, and on and on and on and on. However, the victory came not now, not when we already are successful and established in the marketplace and in the industry, but it came at the beginning when no one else saw what my partner Mark Johnston and I saw. And no one else believed that it was possible. And everyone was telling us all the reasons why it wouldn't work. The victory comes at the beginning. It comes when you have a goal and you have a vision and everyone else is telling you that you can't do it, or all the reasons why it's not going to work out. And they're trying to caution you and make you be small, or, they're afraid for you and they want to keep you safe. But if we listen to them, that's the death of so many dreams right there, is when we listen to those voices. And they can come from without, outside of us, our family, our friends, our closest people to us, the people that support us and cheer us on when we're successful. But then in the same breath, they're not really supporting you and cheering you on when you're just starting out something new, because they're caught in fear themselves. If we listen to those voices, that's enough to kill your dream right there. The voices also come within us and our own limiting beliefs and our own conditioning and the stories that we've told ourselves over and over and over. If we listen to those voices, it's too hard. I don't have the time. I don't know how to do it. It's brand new. I can't possibly master that. That's the death of a dream right there. The real victory comes in the beginning when you are the only one that sees where you want to go and you're the only one fighting for it. So it's staying true to that. That's where the victory happens. It doesn't happen on the mountaintop where everyone's celebrating you and it's all, yay, you're doing so great. No, it happens in the grit and the tenacity, the stick-to-itiveness to stay true to that vision when no one else sees it. That is what a true leader does. That is a true visionary. And that is the definition of success. I love Earl Nightingale's definition of success, which is the pursuit and the accomplishment of a worthy ideal. Paraphrasing there, but it's awesome. I know, sweetie. Thank you. Morgan is telling me that Ellie just barfed all over, and that's totally okay.
Your papers.
Yeah, thank you, sweetie. That's totally okay. So here I am. I'm ready for school to start. I don't know about you guys. But yeah, so going back to that, one of my favorite mentors and coaches, Dave MacArthur, talks about how he had that vision and he had that dream, and literally to protect, he says he protects his mindset with his life, right? He has to protect that and preserve that. So he became a bit of a recluse, because he had to kind of withdraw from people, because what he wanted to do was so important that he couldn't allow their negativity or their influences to take hold of them. So if you guys have any experience with that, then let me know. I really appreciate also what Will Smith says. He says, there is a redemptive power that making a choice has. He says, just decide who you're going to be, what you're going to do, and how you're going to do it. Just decide. And so, please stop. We got to take care of this one. So I'm going to be really quick here. And so just decide who you want to be, what you want to do, and how you're going to do it. And choose to believe in that, regardless of what anyone else tells you or what anyone else thinks. Their opinions do not matter. Your dream and what you want to do has to matter more than anything else. Even your own demons and those voices inside yourself that are telling you it's too hard or you can't do it. You have to be able to block those things out as well and decide, this is important enough to me. I will do it no matter what. That is where the victory really is. So my challenge to you, go ahead and do this. Leave a comment what it is that you want to see yourself in the next 60 days, in the next year. Where do you want to be? What are you going to do? And what are you willing to do to sacrifice to make it happen? Because right there in that deciding, in that choice, and that declaration is where the victory starts. And you guys can do it. All right. Light and love, guys. Appreciate you. And we'll talk to you soon.